So I'm going to continue with the game loop, but I'm going to write like a small game just to help demonstrate on how it works. And also I'm going to cover a few other little things. So in this one I've added an image. So for this I find it nice and easy, because if I want to add an image, I just copy, paste, and all it is just a comma there. Rename whatever your next file image is going to be. So classic one, enemy. It's always enemies, I don't know why. That'll do. So yeah, just started putting in some sprites. So create sprite image. So sprites the player, images.player, images.player, animation, location, scale. I've gone for a weird scale. I'm using an unusual sprite. Collision box, width, height, rotation, offset, X offset, Y offset. That's the rotation there. That shows the box. It can either be a box, triangle, circle. Started work on a state machine, so basically it'll run the different animations, how fast. Just copied this from another project, so I usually just leave them in, delete the ones that I'm not going to use. The states. So we've got animation state machine, game states. So all I've added here is that and that. So we've still got the thing here, and then in the main, which I'm loading into from here, it'll load straight in. I've just put update sprites and draw sprites. So that's the sprite I'm using. It's a bit random, but it does its purpose. Take out that. So as I was saying, for the pause menu, you wouldn't use the update sprite, so everything just freeze. Put that in. He's going again. So there, yeah. Just if you don't want any sprites to show, you just want a blank screen saying pause, then you don't even put draw sprites. Right. Inside the main, I'm going to add a quick debug function. So I'm going to use the keyboard, it's a bit faster. Just call it debug. I'm still getting used to the keyboard, because I usually only code in handheld, so this is a bit new to me. In the debug, well, first Control. So debug, and then I'll move the function down to here. So anything I write in here, the function will pass to there. Then if I don't want any of my debug showing, it's just that. As you usually down here I put zero, and then there you go. And then just to tidy that up a bit, let's go there. And then once you've got that set up, it's just a matter of and then that one, stick a Y. Let's move these out a bit. Spaced apart. So sprite X position is 0, his Y position is 0. And again, debug. Not there. And obviously there again. Right, come out of that. To navigate the code a bit faster, I'm going to start adding some bookmarks. So normally I'll do one around here because I'm always adding to the images. So I just need to remember how to get to the bookmarks with the keyboard because I'm not used to it. Settings. Okay. Of course, Control B. So do it there. Control B. Yes. Just name that one top. And then I go down. To my main. In play. Loop. So now nice. I won't have to do a bookmark for my debug because I could just go to my main, debug's there, R on the shoulder button, straight to that function there. And of course you can do that as well. Very helpful. Clever stuff. Okay, now I've added, started to put into effect a bit more the state machine. So I've added a boost. So I've gone onto the sprite sheet. So this basically, all this is set sprite animation. That's your start tile, end tile, and frames per second. So at the moment I've only really set these up, not using them yet. Player state, and then an old state, and then all I've had added is simple controls there, and this is what triggers the animations. So again, it's all passed through this. It's the trigger basically. Set sprite animation, player, start tile, end tile, animation. Old state equals player state. That's the trigger basically. And all we're doing is we're just working in the main function. It does start to get a bit more crowded, so like with the debug we can put the controls into another function and then zip to it as and when needed. So I've added to the debug, you can also input text so you know what you're looking at, and I've got the player state. Player state is 0. Player state 0 is idle, and then to enter a different state, so at the moment up, speed goes up, speed goes down. And I'm just going to put in B for now, then and if. I always type out the full thing and then put the actual data inside of what I want to happen. And I always indent it in, and then you know that if, and that ends there, and what's there is inside of it. And it's just player dot state equals boost, and I just pressed the wrong button. Okay. Run it, press B, the animation state 1, he's gone into boost mode. Again, boost. That's oddly satisfying. And then from there you can access the player state. I don't know if I'll keep this in yet, but just to demonstrate, if player.state equals boost, then end if, spelled correctly, indent, so I think a bit of x speed, so player dot x underscore speed equals 300. So now if I've done it right, I'll hit B, it go into his boost state and it zip off. There it goes. Of course you can have that same thing. I prefer having the actual word in there though. Pretty obvious. Bit either, whatever. There he goes. Or maybe we want him to stop. So after a certain amount of time, so you could put how many frames? Yeah, like 3 frames. Just experimenting here. Player state boost. Alright, I'm going to put another if statement inside of this one, which I'm going to indent in again. If get sprite animation frame player more than equals 3, then its own end if, again down, indent, you can read it, plays boost, states boost, and if his animation frame while in boost is more than 3, then I'm resorting back to idle. There we go, it goes back to idle. And you can take it a bit further. Player dot state equals idle, then diff indent yeah dot x underscore speed equals 0. There we go. And you got your speed booster. As you can see, the player animation state is switching each time, and they do that for however long. It's such a neat trick. You can just access the player in so many more different ways. It's quite important. There is other ways, but for me this has really pushed my games. I hope that helps. So yeah, there you go. That would do for now. I will add more to this game and see how we progress. If you've got any ideas, always up for them. Thank you.